Alright class, it's session number 6 and it's week number 1. We are going to continue with the topic measure of central tendency, which we have discussed in the last couple of classes. In today's class, we are going to discuss the difference between mean and estimated mean. Why there is a need to find out the estimated mean and why there is a need to find out mean. Alright, and how we are going to suppose that in that question we need to find mean or estimated mean. At first, if you talk about the marking scheme of these two questions, so estimated mean has a 3 mark question in your CIs. On the other hand, mean has a 1 mark question in your CI syllabus. Alright. So on your right side, on this side, you have ungrouped data. Alright, and I had drawn the table. So if I arrange the data in table form, it will be remain the ungrouped data. How? Number 3, how many times I got 3? I got 3 times 3. If you talk about 4, so the frequency of 4 is 1. If you talk about 5, so the frequency of 5 is 2. And if you talk about 6, so the frequency of 6 is 4. For both of these cases, that is ungrouped data, which we had discussed in our previous classes, right? So for group data, the difference is that your class interval, it must be in a boundary. All right, so that is a difference. And in your group data, in this type of question, you need to find out estimated mean. Estimated mean where there is no value of x, no specific value, right? If you observe the example, so it states from 6 to 10, so there is no specific value of x. While if you see on the group data, there is always a specific value of x and frequency is known for both of the cases, right? So in terms of ungrouped data, we studied that mean is summation f divided by summation fx upon summation f. If you talk about estimated mean, the working formula remains same, summation fx divided by summation f. But the problem is, where is the value of x here? Should we consider 6 or should we consider 10? So for that reason, first step for estimated mean, and I'm just writing in the red pen so that to highlight its importance. So the first step to find out estimated mean is to find out the midpoint. All right, so if I find the midpoint of 6 and 10, so that will be 8. For 10 and 12 it will be 12, and for 14 and 18 it's 16. The first and the basic step is to find out the midpoint, and frequency is given. Let's suppose it's 2, 5 and 3. It's always given in the question. Now if you need to find out fx, so that will be 2 times 8 is 16, 5 times 12 is 60, and 3 16s are 48. Now the next procedure is same, that you need to add all those values for summation fx divided by summation f. So summation fx, it will be 16 plus 60 plus 48 divided by frequency we have is 2 plus 5 7 and 7 3s are 7 plus 3 is 10. So 16 plus 60 plus 48 gives you the value of 124 divided by 10 implies that it's 12.4. So that is the estimated mean. All right, so keep in mind whenever you have a question of estimated mean, step 1, find midpoint. Step 2, apply formula summation fx divided by summation f. Step 3, perform your calculation, and for these 3 steps you will get 3 marks in your CAIs. Alright, so I hope that it makes sense and it should be clear to you. So note down the concept of estimated mean in your note copy, and you have a time of 90 seconds to note down the lecture in your lecture copy. So start. Now after that, we are going to start from the worksheet. I hope that all of you had the worksheet. If you don't have the worksheet, you can download it from the portal. And if you can't find the worksheet on the portal, drop me a message so I will upload it ASAP. Alright. So it's question number 1. It says that the lengths of 35 earthworms found in a garden are given in the following distribution table. Length and number of earthworms, you know the value. Identify the modal class, since that is a question of group data. And how we find it? The class intervals are given. All right, the class intervals are given, that is why it is a question of group data. It says you need to find out the mode. The method is same, that the highest value gives you the value of mode. So the mode is 12, L, and 16. Whatever the class is, it is your mode. All right, so that is your first part answer. Copy and complete the following table. So it says you need to find out the middle value, and for example it says that if the values are 10 till 12, so the middle value is 11. 12 till 16, the middle value is 14. So 0 to 4, the middle value is 2. 4 to 6, the middle value is 5. 6 to 10, the middle value is 8. So we had done the column of middle value. The frequencies are known. So what you need to do, you need to find out fx. By fx, you need to multiply these two. So 2 ones are 2, 5 threes are 15, 8 fives are 40, and the rest two values are already solved. Now you need to add all those values to find the value of summation of fx. So now it will be 2 plus 15, it's 17, plus 40, 57, plus 88, 145, plus 252 gives you the value of 397. Alright, that is your summation fx. Calculate the mean length of the 35 earthworms. So mean, now it is very easy to find out because we have all the unknown parameters. So summation of fx is 397 divided by summation f is 35. So 397 divided by 35, it's 11.34. That is the value of your mean of group data. In the next question of your worksheet, question number 2, the distribution table below gives the ages of a group of 700 people, age in completed years and number of people. You have the group data. Identify the modal class and calculate the mean of the distribution. Alright. Now first thing, we start with the modal class. So highlight the one that is with the highest frequency, and the highest one is 225, right? So for mode, you have the value and it's 50 till 59. That is your mode. For mean, at first we need to find out the value of midpoint, because there is no specific value of x. So the steps that we had discussed in the previous question is, first one, you need to find the value of midpoint. The next one, you need to find summation of fx, and the last one, that you need to apply the working formula summation of fx divided by summation of f and calculate the value. So first you need to give it a try by yourself, because that is the same type of question we have attempted previously. So first give it a try, and time for this question is 2 minutes. Then I will start. So begin. Alright, so firstly, if I need to find out the middle value, so how I find it, simply add these two number 20 plus 29 and divide it by 2. So the mid value is 24.5. Simply 30 plus 39 divided by 2, it's 34.5. After that 39.5, 40 plus 49 divided by 2, sorry, it's 44.5, my mistake, 44.5. Now I observe the pattern is there's a difference of 10. The next one is 54.5, after that 64.5, and lastly, sorry, second last 74.5 and 84.5. Now you have all the middle values. Now we need to find out summation fx. So we need to multiply 31 by 24.5, and that is equals to 759.5. Later on, 100 into 34.5, it's very simple, 3450. 180 times 44.5, it's 8010. 225 times 54.5, it's 12262.5. 12262.5. 108 times 64.5, it's 6966. 74.5 times 46, it's 3427, and lastly it will be 845. Now you have all the values. You need to apply the working formula, summation of fx divided by summation of f. Summation of f already given in the question, and that is 700. For summation of fx, I am just going to add up all the values. So 3427 plus 845 plus 6966 plus 12262.5 plus 8010 plus 3450 plus 759.5. It sum up to 35720 divided by 700, and that is equals to 51.03. That is your estimated mean or mean of this question. Alright, moving on to the next one. Next question from your worksheet. Question number 3, the group frequency distribution of the diameters measured to the nearest 0.01 centimeter of wooden sticks produced by a certain machine is given by the following table. Identify the model class and calculate the mean of the distribution. Alright, so for the model part, we have the highest frequency of 61. That means the mode we have, it's quite easy, it's 3.34 till 3.36. that is your mode answer. For mean of this distribution, the first step is you need to find out the midpoint. Alright, so for midpoint, 3.25 plus 3.27 divided by 2, it's 3.26. Alright, so I'm just writing the midpoints here, 3.26. The next one, 3.28, 3.30, 3.29, 3.32, 3.35, 3.38, and 3.41. These are basically the values of x. Alright, now next thing you need to find the working of summation of fx. So we need to multiply these two values here. So first one, 3.26 times 16, it's 52.16. After that, the next one is 30 multiplied by 3.29, so it's 98.7. After that, 57 multiplies with 3.32, it's 189.24. Further, it's 61 times 3.35, it's 204.35. After that, 24 times 3.38, 81.12, and lastly 12 multiplied with 3.41, it's 40.90. So these are the values of summation fx. Now You need to add all those values to find out summation of fx is equals to. So it's 40.92 plus 81.12 plus 204.35 plus 189.24 plus 98.7 plus 52.16, and it sum up to 666.49, so I will take it as 0.5. All right, now for the mean part it's 666.5 summation of x divided by summation of frequency, as it is not given in the question, so we can find out by adding all those values. So it's 16 plus 30 plus 57 plus 61 plus 24 plus 12, that sum up to 200. So 666.5 divided by 200, it's 3.33. That is your mean, and I expect that you are getting the same value. Alright, so I think that it is quite enough for today class. Inshallah, in next class, we are going to continue with this same worksheet. Till then, what you need to do, you need to practice the next question 4 and 5 from the worksheet, and in the next class we are going to check that answers. Alright, so I hope that all of you are clear with the concept of mean, median and mean, and how we find the mean of group data as we have done in today's class. So see you next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.